A man helps a lioness during birth, sees an amazing cub, and almost gets attacked by the pride. The merciless African sun beat down on the Serengeti savannah when a call came that would forever change my life. I'm Daniel Forrester, a biologist who specializes in big cats. For 7 years, I've devoted my life to conserving lions in Tanzania. While organizing gear at our research camp that morning, an urgent alert crackled from my radio. Kaya, a lioness we'd monitored for 3 years, was separated from her pride and displaying signs of early labor. Something appeared amiss. Daniel, come right away. Kaya is in trouble, Sarah, our team vet, said with a shaky voice. The location is 20 minutes from me, but her vitals are dropping fast. Can you reach there ahead of me? I grabbed my emergency kit without pause and headed out in the Jeep. As I drove over the rough savanna terrain, the vehicle bounced wildly. My thoughts swung between the crisis and the dangers ahead. Over 7 years in the field, I'd never directly meddled in a wild birth. Our approach was always to watch, record, and step in only if vital for conserving the species. But Sarah's tone worried me. Kaya was part of a pride we knew intimately, one of few we'd tracked steadily with collars and remote cameras. She was a first-time mom, which surprised us when we spotted the signs around 3 months back. Even Otter was her recent split from the pride. That's atypical for seasoned lionesses, who usually birth with pride support. The pride's other members, under a dominant male called Tao, were kilometers away, watched by fellow researchers. The clock on the dashboard showed 9:47 a.m. When I finally saw the GPS signal for Kaya's spot, I parked safely distant and pulled out binoculars. I soon spotted Kaya under an acacia tree's thin shade. My pulse quickened seeing she could hardly stir. Blood marked the plants around her, visible even from afar. I radioed Sarah to update her on the scene, as she was en route. It looks dire. Heavy bleeding, barely moving. I'll rush there, Sarah answered, voice crackling with static. But if labor has complications, time might run out. Daniel, you'll have to evaluate closer. With my experience, I knew aiding a wild animal's birth was highly risky for both it and me. Yet without aid, Kaya and her cubs probably wouldn't make it. I took my basic med kit, documentation camera, and approached the spot cautiously. At about 50 meters, I paused to gauge Kaya's response to me. A lioness here would normally be fiercely hostile to intruders. Surprisingly, Kaya just lifted her head a bit, golden eyes on me mixing pain with a quiet help plea. It felt like she somehow knew I meant aid. I'm here, girl. It'll all be okay, I whispered, voice soft and steady as I advanced in measured, slow steps. Every move was planned to avoid startling her or sparking defense. At around 15 meters, I halted to check again. Kaya breathed heavily, contractions clear, but off somehow. One cub was partly out, yet stuck in the canal. Kaya had bled much, breath shallow. Worse than I'd thought. I radioed again. Sarah, it's grave. Cub half emerged, seams blocked. Kaya bleeds a lot, looks strained. I see, Sarah paused tensely before replying. Daniel, this violates our protocols. But if death looms without help, no option. Listen close and follow my exact directions. Then, I chose to defy conservation rules. I'd aid the birth hands-on. I set radio to speaker, gloved up from the kit, breathed deep, and drew nearer. Seeing the lioness too feeble for quick threat, I got to 2 meters. Our gazes locked again, swearing mutual grasp in that instant. She didn't retreat or menace as I knelt close. I see the cub, I told Sarah. Normal position, but blocked somehow. Kaya stopped pushing. Sarah instructed on checking cub life and clear blocks. Per her lead, I saw the tiny form twitch slightly. Alive, but time short. Use very soft pull, Sarah directed. Step by step, I'll guide. If cub lives, act now. Heart racing, I sat up and carefully started aiding delivery, heeding Sarah's detailed guidance. Time froze. Each second vital. Hands shook a touch as I proceeded, knowing Kaya might react any time, or pride could show. Heat stifled, sweat dripped down my brow as I focused on the fragile job. Sounds were just Kaya's hard breaths, radio static now and then, and far bird calls over the savannah. All else vanished as I zeroed in on aiding this grand beast birth new life. Use steady, soft pressure. Sarah guided via radio. Recall the canal's slight curve. Trace the natural route. I operated precisely, holding the cub's body carefully to avoid stressing Kaya more. After tense minutes of gentle work, I sensed a give, like release. Obstruction cleared, I think, I told Sarah, voice taut with focus. Good, she said. Head free means rest easier. Keep soft pull with her contractions. After seeming forever, but mere minutes more of aid, the cub fully slipped to my hands. Time truly halted then. Gazing at the small life in my bloody hands, shock hit so deep I couldn't speak seconds. Sarah, I whispered finally, voice holding emotion. White cub, fully leucistic. Stunned pause from her. Daniel, sure absolutely? Yes, I affirmed, still out at the miracle in hands. Not albino. Eyes colored, vivid blue, coat pure white, no pigment spots. In my research years, only mythical tales of such cubs. White lions, specially wild-born not bred captive, extraordinarily rare, maybe under dozen wild cases last century. Here in Serengeti midst, I held one. Cub alive but frail, body still, breath shallow. With Sarah's emergency techniques, I softly cleared airways, rubbed chest lightly to stimulate breath. Tense moments later, cub gave weak mew strengthening to sturdy cry. Cub responding, I reported, relief flooding. Breathing steady. I set white cub gently by Kaya's head for her reach. Though drained, instinct kicked in. She licked newborn hard, cleaning fluids from white coat. Sight beautiful, surreal. Tawny mom tenderly tending snow white baby. Watching this amazing bond, I saw Kaya contract strongly again. Sarah, labor active still. More cubs. Expected, Sarah said. First moms usually 2 to 4. Watch close. First birth toughest often. I readied to help next if needed, but alert crackled from radio diverted me. Daniel, leave now. Tau, 3 females changed course, head faster way. Likely scented birth blood. Chill hit despite heat. Between birthing Lioness, nearing Pride possibly deadliest wildlife spot. Far off, lion shapes moved purposefully over savannah, speeding on birth, blood scent. Time left? I asked, voice calm amid adrenaline. Under 5 minutes at pace, James grimly replied. I eyed Kaya, laboring with likely one more cub, then White Miracle squirming stronger by her. Then nearing Lions, Tau's dark mane clear, growing bigger seconds. 5 minutes. Perhaps time for next cub birth, but not full safe process. Impossible choice. Leave Kaya needy, maybe doom rest cubs, or risk deadly meet with 4 top predators in high territorial, protective state. In that key instant, weighing tough options, Kaya voiced sound new to me from Lioness. Not roar quite, but deep resonant call over savannah. Nearing Lions briefly halted, I used seconds for choice. Staying, I radioed James. Second cub crowning. Tell Sarah East approach with deterrence. Daniel, highly dangerous, James objected. Pride under 600 meters. Risks known, I firm replied. Won't leave now, I refocused on Kaya as second cub emerged. Unlike hard first, this natural more. Minutes in, tawny cub normal pigment to my hands. I cleared airways quick, checked strong breath, placed by extraordinary white sibling. Second delivered well, I reported. Normal color, seems healthy, strong. Kaya cleaned second offspring immediately, contractions ongoing. Nearing Lions now plain over savannah, no mere far shapes. Tau led, dark mane distinct distant, 3 females loose flank. Accelerated again, James warned, under 400 meters. I saw Kaya ready third cub. Contractions quicker, birth efficient seeming. I positioned for aid if needed, though normal appearing. Third emerged fast, another healthy normal color. As I cleared airways, placed with siblings, vehicle sound approached. Sarah here. Eastern. She radioed. Pride closing quick. To my vehicle now, Daniel. I glanced Kaya, 3 newborns, white miracle, 2 healthy normals. Alert now, instincts full despite tired. Done what could. Rest natures. They're near, I said, starting careful back retreat, back never to Kaya or lions. Pride under 200 meters when I hit Sarah's vehicle, climbed fast. She placed between my Jeep, lions for buffer. Back seat, rifle with non-lethal rounds, last resort if worse. Reckless most I've seen from you, Sarah said, eyes mixing worry, admiration, but extraordinary too. White lion cub wild. Near mythical. 3 total cubs, I told, eyes on scene. White first, then 2 normals. All healthy seeming, Kaya well, given. Binoculars showed Tao reach Kaya first, huge form over tired mom, tiny cubs. Breath held as head lowered to newborns. Magnified, details clear, sniffed each gently, longest on white. Accepting them, I whispered disbelief. All, white included. Females arrived soon, protective semicircle around Kaya, offspring. Inspected cubs one by one, special interest in leucistic. No aggression, just high curiosity, protection. Unprecedented doc, Sarah murmured, camera catching all. Leucistic cub wild acceptance real time. Nearly 20 minutes, we watched family intro from vehicle safety. Pride accepted white cub fully, no disturbance from appearance and dynamics. Then sudden, Tao lifted head, eyed vehicles. Posture shifted, ears ahead, muscles tense under coat. Low growl from chest, heard distant. Remembered us, Sarah quiet said, engine starting, not moving yet. Next defied wildlife behavior studies and career. Tao approached vehicles deliberately. Amber eyes locked and tense. At 30 meters, stopped, stood tall, full mane framing face. Long seconds, stared, not aggressive territorial, but intense like acknowledgement. Moment passed sudden. Tao turned, walked to Kaya, cubs, positioned protective between them, vehicles. Saw that? I asked, whisper barely. Did, Sarah confirmed, equally stunned. Seemed thanking us, or recognizing role. Anthropomorphizing, I warned, though felt same. But not typical territorial. We started vehicles careful, reversed slow, more distance from Pride. At 100 meters, stopped observe again. Need call DR. Peterson now, I said, grabbing satellite phone. Leucistic cub wild. Beyond big. We need full protocol before word out. Sarah nodded, eyes on scene via binoculars. Conservation huge. If poachers here, she trailed. Both new white lion prize for illegal trade. Discovery protect like cub. Dr. Peterson, director, answered third ring. Peterson. Daniel here. Situation needs immediate protocol. I explained morning's amazing events concise science terms, though no words caught emotional full. Viable leucistic cub wild, Dr. Peterson repeated slow, grasping. You assisted birth physically. Yes, extreme, but mom, 3 cubs stable. Changes all research priorities, he decided. Implementing containment immediate. No outside core team till security. Arrive tomorrow resources. Call ended, I turned, Sarah staring unreadable. What? I asked. Realized today broke all non-interference protocols, she said. Yet without, no witnessing decades top wildlife event. I looked Pride, settling shade as sun climbed. Tiny white cub form barely seen against mom's tawny side. Some moments beyond protocols, I simple replied. This one. Day rest spent careful distant observation. Documented feeds, interactions, specially Tao to newborns. Against usual lion, he stayed unusual close to Kaya, cubs, especially white. Like sense of significance, Sarah said afternoon watch. We know unscientific, but see position. Indeed, Tao placed so white cub often between his huge body, Kaya, double protect for rare. As evening neared, cooling heat, we set rotation for night monitor. More members arrived night vision gear for continuous without disturb. Sunset before, handing watch to James, saw forever memory. White cub, legs wobbly tiny, crawled short from Kaya. Tottered precarious, Tao extended huge paw gentle, barrier stop wander. Then delicate for big predator, muzzle nudged cub back mom. Captured? I asked James, joined vehicle. Every second, he confirmed, all like mine. Paternal level rare, specially newborns. Darkness fell savannah, a reluctant base camp few hours rest. Before go, last look night vision. Pride protective circle around Kaya, cubs, Tao vigilant. White cub nursed success with siblings, pale form luminous green glow display. Days after unfolded orchestrated science flurry. Dr. Peterson came specialist team, geneticist, behavior expert, 2 anti-poach security. Small station hub intense focus, all on Savannah miracle. Containment absolute priority, Dr. Peterson stressed first briefing. Leucistic cub wild not just science chance, but security risk. Word wrong networks, poachers days. Set rotation observe continuous minimize presence. Camera trap strategic distant, small quiet drone aerial when pride beyond visual. What did incredibly risky, invaluable science? Dr. Peterson private told me, watching pride observe point third day. Ethics mixed on intervention. But result argues, for lives, including genetic key specimen insights leucism wild lions. First week critical, observed dynamic special. White cub, team dubbed ghost, treated same by Kaya, pride as tawny siblings. If any, Tao attentive particular to white, often near rest, fascinated team. Almost recognizes uniqueness. Sarah Session commented. Dr. Eliza Williams, geneticist, hours footage notes. Leucism complete seams, she noted. Unlike albinism pink eyes, pigmented eyes, blue now, may change mature. True leucistic lions wild rare extreme, under 20 history documented. Ghost develop normal seemed, though slightly robust siblings. End second week, cub short venture Kaya, white more mobile, exploratory others. Coincidental maybe, Dr. Williams cautioned weakly. But studies suggest leucism link genetic factors development, temperament. Need data more conclusions. Month post-birth, saw event challenge lion behavior assumptions. Morning shift observe, noticed Kaya rise rest, move direct to vehicle, parked standard 100 meters pride spot. Activity report. I radioed base. Kaya approaches observe point purposeful. Cubs follow. Sarah immediate. Aggression distress signs? Negative. Calm direct move. Wait. Paused, binoculars focus. Ghost leads ahead Kaya meters. Others behind. Behavior unprecedented. Lions sometimes curious accustomed vehicles, but mom lead month-old cubs direct unusual high. Still perfect as Kaya approached, stopped 30 meters vehicle. Ghost, confidence remarkable young, forward another 10, sat haunches, stared direct vehicle. Direct me. Recording? Sarah radio hushed wonder. Every second, I confirmed, camera catch interaction extraordinary. Like acknowledge us. Nearly 15 minutes, Kaya, ghost held positions, observed vehicle simple while other cubs played near under watchful female followed distance. Then silent signal like, ghost back Kaya, group to main pride. Like introduce cubs us, Sarah later footage review team. Or specific ghost. No anthropomorphize. Dr. Peterson cautioned, though fascination had not full. But behavior special doc. Maybe unique relation pride research presence, given Daniel birth involve. Weeks months, ghost thrive develop continue. 6 months age, cubs typical join pride beyond play, ghost interest already hunt practices, observe adults intense focus prep. Cognitive accelerated seems siblings, Dr. Williams quarterly noted. The white coats stand out, notice behaviors typical other cubs. Research gained limited international via controlled publications. Leucistic lion thrive wild significant conservation news. Though protect location exact, details lead traffickers or tourism excess. Remarkable develop ghost 14th month. Routine observe, noticed juvenile white deliberate separate pride, walk elevated 50 meters group. Their ghost look direct observe post, camouflaged over 200 meters. Minutes, gaze fixed direction despite distance, conceal. Then chill spine behavior, ghost head raised posture like Tau birthday acknowledge, then calm back pride. Suggest new exact where despite camo distance? Dr. Peterson skeptical asked incident report. No sounds, I admitted, but footage review. Deliberate, directed. Incident sparked debate team on possible unique cognitive this lion. Most cautious scientific anthropomorphize, but pattern behaviors hard explain conventional lion cognition. Today, 3 years post-fateful morning assist ghost birth, research evolved comprehensive lion behavior development study ever. Ghost, subadult now with white mane beginnings identify male, stays natal pride, defies typical young males driven 3 years. What extraordinary ghost case more, Tau normal drive maturing male competition prevent, instead allow remain. Relation unique cooperative not competitive, challenge pride dynamics understanding. We believe unique dynamics birth established plus adaptive genetic leucism created exceptional case social structures, abstract recent Nature publication. For me, science language fails capture profound what witnessed. Something extraordinary ghost beyond bio class or behavior analysis. From first moments blue eyes met mind blood chaos birth to deliberate acknowledgement savannah years, experienced connection challenge boundaries human wild animals. Last month, approved visit senior conservation officials, observed ghost standard distance. As if sense presence specific among observers small, white lion paused territory patrol, turned direct position, held gaze long moments. Remarkable animal, official commented. Yes, agreed, deeper thoughts self. In golden eyes jewels rare white face, see not just remarkable. See recognition, intelligence, something like kinship, connection crisis forged when bloody hands helped world bring him. Science papers document ghost genetic unique, develop patterns, pride influence. But can't capture heart no, sometimes boundaries human wild, connections form defy understanding consciousness recognition limited. As prepare new research transition post-extraordinary years, reflect fateful morning emergency call led Kai aside. What desperate intervention saved dying lioness became profound discovery journey, not science, but deeper understand complex beautiful life web connects beings all. Ghost continue monitored, studied, protected. Existence changed understanding leucism wild populations, altered protocols genetic anomalies. But me, greatest impact not measure papers or policies. Lie species connection moments, silent acknowledgement human wild creature. And humbling reminder all science advance, natural world holds mysteries experience only, never full explain. End.